Personally, I would.
You would.
I would act upon it and then try and evaluate the situation a lot better, and then see if there's something that we go forward from, or like if it's not something that I'm comfortable with, then I'll just say, look, it's not gonna work, innit?
And if they take
At the
offense
end of the
to it,
day,
they take offense. But
yeah, exactly. If they take offense, then they take
Alright, here's
offense.
a question for
If
you,
they're taking
Luke.
offense, then they're a secret slut.
Here's a question for you, Luke.
Yeah.
What's the maximum body count?
I just can't ask that. Genius.
Like,
What body count is
if you
is
get
it?
with a girl, what's the maximum she can get at before you say, nah, fuck that?
Ooh.
I don't even know. I don't even know. It depends on the age. It really depends on the age.
Yeah, I agree. It depends on the age, because you can't be like
no.
18, 19, have a body count like 20.
She's the age what you would go for.
But there's no specific age though.
Okay. Let's say he's 20, like us. 20.
You know, can't we just move? Keep moving.
Right.
What's going on?
Cut.
What age is acceptable?
Number, what's the number?
I've got 3 meds, by the way.
I got
Well,
2, man.
Cool.
Okay, let's say she's 19, 20, right? In that age. In
Yeah.
that age group, right? Maximum
18.
people.
I'm 19. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Probably like 4 or 5 people, man. That's simple.
No way.
I don't know, bro. But
Above me.
4 or 5?
Above
Bro,
me.
if she's the age of 19 or 20, and her body count is near her age, then that's a bit mad.
Class 1 every year.
You're legal from 16.
1 from birth.
That's
You're
mad,
legal
bro.
from 16.
Listen, if I get with a girl, yeah, and she tells me she has 3 exes, I'll be cool. 4 exes, cool. 5 exes, I'll be like, you know, cool. Maybe. Do you know what I'm saying? She just said 6 exes. I'm not allow it. That's a bit mad. Do you know what I'm saying?
How do you have that
not
many
even.
exes?
No. I'm not saying if a girl has 20 body counts, right? I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna get with her. It's not about that. I'm asking for the safety reasons. Because if she fucked 20 people, has she used contraception for all those 20 people? Do you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I ask. There's people out there who ask just because they want to be nosy. Do you know what I mean? And they want to depend if she's a slag or not. I'm not like that. I ask you for the simple fact, because I want to know how much people you slept with, so when we do end up having sex, I'm not getting whatever was being passed around between those 20 people.
You know, like that.
Do you know what
I
I'm saying?
agree, though. I agree with you.
Yes, mother.
Talking too loud.
What? Fuck's sake, man. I can't hear you, man.
I feel like 3 people will have to be the maximum before I ask the question of, have you used contraception?
Yeah, you know, like that.
That's simple.
Nah,
if she has sex with 3 people, then I'm not really gonna be like, yo, have you used contraception and stuff. Like,
you'll just say, yo,
down
let's
with
get
question.
checked up. You'll just say, get checked up.
Not even about that, fam. I'll just ask this. Just not even about those people. I'll just be like, you use condoms, yeah? Cool, good thing. You know what I'm saying? If it's just that one person, then it's not that big of a deal.
Alright, cool. I can get it, but I logged into my messenger, my Facebook.
Okay, because I sent you a message.
No, I haven't logged into my messenger.
You can.
No.
Come, bro, let's keep it moving.
Yeah. My mum just calling my name and that, so just to go. But yeah, I feel like body count shouldn't affect if you be with someone, but I feel like
Beef over there.
it can. Ignore that. I feel like it does have an effect as well, because it's kind of a thing where it really depends on the guy's body count as well. Because you gotta think of it like, if a guy's body count, let's say we're 20 here, our body count, let's just say we all had like 15, then we checked her gal, then we found out her body count same age as us, her body count's 9. We might not be tripping as much because ours is 15, she got 9, it's not that deep. But if we got a body count of like 1
Yeah,
to
but
5
some
or
girls
something.
like that though.
Yeah, but then what I'm saying, if we then got a body, I'm on about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And then what? Then we got a body count of like 1 or 5, but then we find out the girl's got the body count of 9. We might be like, like no, because it's like they've got more than us, and we're kind of like, hold on. Normally,
Skipping it.
in how society is perceived, guys are gonna have higher than what the gal that got higher than me. That's a bit mad. You get what I'm saying? Or man them in front of us still. But like, whereas if my body count was higher, like
up,
quite high, and then I chat to a gal and their body count's high, I might not be tripping.
Yeah.
Someone's above this building or in the building.
That's what we had to do.
I got a
We had to
sniper
fucking
on an
carry
RPG.
her.
Oh, I see him. Tagged in bears. Like one shot
I got
blood.
him.
Yeah, he's one shot.
He hit him. He hit
Someone
himself
else
with a
is in the
bandage
yard,
launcher.
Someone's in the yard, I think though.
You know, yard where you are.
Yeah, he's in the yard. Yep. Got him. I got him.
Yeah, no, I already shot that before you said got him.
Oh
I didn't
my
do
whole
one, though.
fight down by that shit. That storm's coming, blood. Alright, let me do bandages. No,
You
we
see
got a
that bed?
medkit. I've got a
This
medkit,
topic-
I'm just gonna do bandages in it.
This
And
There's
do a
another
med-
one here. Pick that one
It's
up.
been destroyed.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got 3.
Let's
What
jump on
loot
a
did
new
you
topic.
have?
Alright, cool. Let's go.
That Benoit. That fucking Benoit. I think well, that one's everyone's on the same page as that.
There's no need to get into it.
Yeah, because we kind of all like agree, like it's just as I was saying, yeah, like if the girl got higher than the guy just feels a bit. He ain't gonna say nothing, but you can feel being insecure.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
Got a question real quick here. Just a quick question. Are we all on the same page of is being gay a choice?
It is a choice because it doesn't just happen. Like you would choose whether to be gay or not.
Yes.
Like you can't say from a young age, oh, I don't know whether I'm straight or not. Like at the end of the day,
Right.
you know what you like in it, but obviously from what you see, that will change your mind. So whether you're straight at first, you're gonna become gay because you're seeing other things around you. You're liking that sort of lifestyle or people's opinions about it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I skipped it.
Or
I got
Careful.
multiple views. I got
Careful,
multiple views. Not gonna lie.
Then say your multiple views, bro.
there's
So-
other
Don't tell
people
me you
in the
have
yard.
them.
I think one, I do feel I agree with Luke. I think it can be straight, but then certain things are perceived on TV. You're seeing things all the time, and subconsciously it goes to the back of your brain, and then without you realizing, you kind of then start turning that way and like, wait, what the fuck? Start having them thoughts, and then
Someone on top
or
of
like,
that building and someone.
yeah. And sometimes people can be like, oh, you're a backy man, and then the guy then sometimes could be like, well, you think
Watch
I'm
out, watch
that.
out, the guy in the left building is sniping. Oh, this guy's pushing on us.
Who's shooting us?
Fuck. Run, bro.
The guy's fucking low as well.
Watch out, there's a guy in that building there with a sniper.
Yeah, cool.
Got a one med
Someone's
kit left.
way ahead. Duo's way ahead. They've got. Yeah, I was saying, like, sometimes then people can see certain shit about you, then
Yeah.
you can just be like that. But then you just think, oh yeah, wait, am I? And then you then change like that because you're like, well, this is what people want. Then you just be like that without you kind of realizing.
Right.
But then at the same time, people say you're born. I
Oh,
don't.
two of them are right there.
I'm gonna die, bro.
I
Anyway,
didn't
so.
see him because of the storm. I have a med kit on me, if you turn back and grab it.
Bro, I'm gonna die either way, so let me just die by these, man. But I feel like people say you can be born. I feel like you're not born with it. It's when you get the thing like when you get the little injection. hates you. But let me not go
The
too
hell
deep
are
in that.
you on, bro?
Yeah, as I
What
said,
are
I'm not
you
going too.
talking
I'm not
about,
going
bro?
too deep in that thing. I'm not
What's
going
being
deep in
too
that
deep?
thing.
Nah, you gotta go deep, bro. Because I don't. You're basically talking about a drug they inject you with to make you gay. That's
No, but I
literally
feel
what you
like,
just said.
bro, I
If
don't,
that's not
bro.
a choice, that's not a fucking clear-cut choice right there.
That's not a choice, bro.
It's not a choice.
If you believe, first of all, that they have a drug to do that, then it's a bit mad. Because
I don't think there's a
being
choice.
gay is a choice. Let me tell you something. Yeah, people might say otherwise, but I honestly believe being gay is dependent on the way you were brought up.
Cover me.
You know what I'm saying? If you were
Yeah,
brought
kind of
up
so.
if you were brought up a certain way, yeah, then that. Alright, 1 second. Magic, stay back. The phone counts 7 milligram.
Is that a machine gun?
Yeah, yeah. That didn't kill him.
No, I do think it is based on how
Who's
you're
back?
brought
I
up
got
as
your
well.
back.
Like,
Come back.
if you're brought up in a certain way, then it can be a type of way
Go.
that you could be dead straight, bro. But if you're brought up in a certain way, you can just turn gay, blood.
Yeah.
Because you were brought up, because you brought that, you then just turn a bit feminine, then it just turns, and then you move like that.
Bro, you need to tell me
Whereas,
more about this drug that turns you gay, bro. So you said you ain't gonna go into it, but I want you to go into it.
I know you're going into it like that.
No, please, bro. Please. 'Cause I'm
Look,
confused.
I feel like it's the same way in the sense of like, I think I'm gonna flip the topic a bit, but it still works in correlation to the thing. Like, when you got kids and then they're born and they got autism or disabilities and that, obviously it comes from when, I don't remember the whole thing in science, but when they're like, sometimes the parents are carriers of the thing, so then the kid gets it because their mum or dad is a carrier, they can get it. But then at the same time, when you first had humans on Earth, etc., none of these things existed. Then all of a sudden, things are coming. 100 years ago, bro, even like quite a few 100 years ago, no one had disability, no one gays and all this shit
Really?
going on.
That's fucking
You know what I'm
really.
saying? They
Yeah.
weren't there. Then all of a sudden, a couple of years later, after them 100 years, you got that all that shit coming out now. Like then came out, and
I think
everyone's
because they
like,
killed them.
"Oh, it
They
suddenly come
killed
out,
all
it
the
suddenly come out, it
gays.
suddenly come out," and it's like,
Yeah, I wasn't even
"You're
joking
coming out with
about that.
some
Bro, it's
stupid." Don't come out
they
with some
kill all the
stupid
gays.
comment, Magic. Don't
What do
come
you
out.
mean
I know they
stupid
killed.
comment,
No,
bro?
I know they used to kill them, but I'm
Yeah,
saying they
that's why
didn't
they
kill
were
them.
not there, bro.
That's why you don't hear about it. 'Cause they killed them,
I'm
bro.
talking about when there was when there was first humans on the earth. There were no gay
Oh, way
youths.
back,
There
way
was no
back then.
people with disabilities. There was none of that shit. Then all of a sudden, it came out like that. What you're telling me out of nowhere, a human suddenly had fucking disability, bro. Don't come out. Don't give me that bullshit. Please don't even give me that bullshit. Please do not even say that dumb shit.
Who's giving you this bullshit?
I'm
I
just
want
saying.
to
I'm just
know.
saying in advance. I'm saying it in advance. I'm saying in advance. Don't even say that dumb shit. Yeah. So
Okay.
then, obviously,
Okay.
now, obviously, you kind of see how it is. There's how many people are there in the world? There's like 9 billion or something.
I'm going
There's
out this
already
way.
not enough housing. There's already not enough employment. They're trying to bring the population down. So they're gonna always think, how can we reduce the population? Okay, let's
First of
do
all, who you
this,
dating?
and this. Don't worry about who you date, but they're gonna be like, yeah, we need to reduce the population down.
Who's
It's up.
they?
And they reduce the population, and they have their multiple ways of doing it. And one of their ways is giving people autism, bro. They're
Bro, you
not
sound like
born
one
with,
of them
they're not
fucking
born with it, fam.
conspiracy people right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, with certain things, I'll be like a conspiracy person. Other things, I'm not. But certain things, you can think I'm a conspiracy person.
I got in a helicopter, bro. Come to me.
Bro, are you meant to get the woman though?
Yeah, I got her. I got her in the helicopter.
And why is it
Oh,
telling you
you
to
were
go
killing
inside the
everyone.
building?
Why is it telling you that?
Still has a yellow mark.
For
on
me,
it.
it says leave the explosion area. My nigga right here. Oh my god, this is gonna
Oh,
fuck up
shit.
the range.
What's up, bro?
There's
I'm
a
coming,
guy
I'm
here.
Go, 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 go.
He's a bot, he's a bot, he's a bot, he's a fucking bot.
His teammates from the other building. I've got some shield here for you, bro.
Bro. I got
Oh.
shield, I got shield, I got minis.
You got
No, I
minis
didn't
there?
do that. Yeah, I didn't do
What's
them.
that noise?
Fuck it, take this.
C9.
I'll hold on to that mini. Bang, take that.
Bro, this conversation just went left because don't start talking about injections and shit.
Let's just ignore that, let's just, but no, I feel like,
Disabilities stuff. Why you bring disabilities to this?
Nah,
Oh,
I
are you
feel
trying
like
to say
it's
like
just how you-
disabilities is like gay people are disabled?
no, I'm saying, how they do things to make people have autism to help reduce population, so it's the same way how
talking about
they can
government?
make people, yeah, same way they can make people just be able, like, they do things subconsciously, fam. They know what they're doing. You think there's a reason, bro. You think, oh, they're just gays in TV shows, gays all the time, you're seeing all this fuckery.
You're telling me the government
Cool.
are making gay people?
Yeah,
No,
that's.
I'm not saying they're making
See, let me
them,
tell you
bro.
something. Let me tell you something, Janai. I've never heard of nothing about these injections, so I'm not really gonna talk about that. But I'm talking
That's not
about the
even
government.
conspiracy.
The one
That's
thing,
stupidness.
the one thing the government is doing though, is that they're changing the school curriculum to talk about gays, transgenders, all that stuff,
That's
so
fucking wrong, bro.
they can decrease the population. Because if there's more gays and more lesbians, then there's less people having sex the normal way and having kids.
Yeah,
Do
let's
you know what I'm
go,
saying? So that's what the government is actually doing. I don't know about these injections. You must have been made, not born. So listen, bro. Let me tell you this now. I've always known all my life being gay is a choice, because like you can't be born. When you're
Definitely.
born, you're like a blank piece of paper. Until someone writes on that paper and teaches you something, then that's when your
Yeah.
choices come involved. So if your
Yeah.
parents all your life and be like, oh, these people are gay, but it's okay. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what's wrong, though.
Then you now have more choices. You want to be gay, you want to be straight.
Bro, this whole new thing, yeah, about this fucking, as you said, this whole fucking, excuse me, I'm bugging out. This
Of course you
whole,
are. You said injections.
no, with this whole thing coming into the school and that, I feel like it's wrong. You got kids that are like in what, year 1 or something, and you're telling them, yo, is it like, oh no, you can be like this, oh snap, someone's dead. Man, thing, you don't even know, blood. Like,
Wait.
you got people,
Quick question.
gone.
You guys think from like the age of 13, 14, you know whether you want to be gay?
No, you don't know, blood.
The
You don't,
fuck?
bro.
Yes,
I
you
don't
do.
think, bro. Wait, what age?
Well,
What
that's when you
age?
hit
What
puberty.
age?
From 13 or 14, if you're a girl, do you think you might know whether you want to be a lesbian or not?
Listen,
or if
let
you're
me
a
tell you
guy,
something
do
right now.
think
Let me tell you something right now. At the age of 13, 14, 12 even,
No,
girls
but
are
do you
already
think you have the
experimenting
brain
with
mentality
other
for it?
girls. Let me tell you something. These girls are already experimenting. They will literally do that whole thing, sleep over. They'll be like, I date to kiss me or that shit to see if they like it. That's what girls do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Boys,
I
we wouldn't
agree.
go to a boy like, hey, yo, Luke, I beg you kiss me to see if I'm gay. Allow it, bruv. That's just gay.
yeah, no,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Whoa,
Do you know what I'm saying?
whoa. No, but I can't lie. Some guys do, like, some guys might do that. Like, I can't lie, bro.
Told you this guy's not been. You were not born. You were made in a factory.
Bro, no, fam, no.
Hey,
I'm being
Peter, no
open-minded, bro.
sleepovers.
I'm saying there are some guys that will go do that. Some guys will be like, bro,
Yeah, I feel you.
because they want to know. And
Yeah,
because
but-
it's their guy, they can trust their guy. You get what I'm saying? It's fucked. But
Trust that guy. What the
What you
no, but I'm
want?
just saying that's what the people. That's how some men are, fam. They're like, yo,
Listen,
I'm
let
gonna
me tell you
ask.
something right now, yeah. Let me tell you something right now.
fam.
As soon as you look at a girl
I
and you
feel
think
it.
she has a big bum, ass titties, and I want to touch them, I want to be with her, then you know, innit? Because at the age of 13, I'm not going to lie to you, when I was at the age of 13, 12 even, bro, I was looking at women, I was like, you know what, yeah? I like
Big
that, I like that.
booty. I like
Do you know
that.
what I mean? I never in my life looked at another dude and said, you know what? He's fuckable. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Never in my life. Do you know what I mean? And then when
What's
you get
the
older,
earliest?
And who are you
when
exactly?
you get
Earliest
older, you
fucking-
realise.
Oh, see, I didn't realise. Come on, let's bust
Go
up.
on, Majid. Earliest what?
I said, what's the earliest moment in your life you can remember that you did something
We tried to help
towards like an
we
affection to a
only found
girl?
dead bodies.
Why would you try to help us?
Year 3.
Year 6.
Because we need
I
No,
can't-
year
we were
three.
doing a fucking a circle and we were all holding hands. I remember I cut in between this boy to hold this girl's hand.
I used to be an engineer
Mad.
at Skeltech, and I was
That's a
happy
year
to
6.
Well, I can't even remember, bro. I don't even
You
remember.
said year
that.
3.
Bro, I was the gallus in year 3. What are you talking about?
When
Bro?
did you do in year 3 then, Daz?
Oh, I remember I poked this girl's
Bro, I had
pussy
my
with a
first
ruler.
kiss in year 3. What are you on about, bro?
Wait. Did I just hear Magic right?
Man,
This
lips
guy
again.
just say he poked this girl's pussy. Bro, please explain. Please explain.
Nigga just got a pencil poke.
Bro,
Nah, I was young. I didn't even know what pussy was. I was
Listen.
this was back in when I was
but you
studying
just said you poked her in the pussy, fam.
Yeah, I remember that. It's so obvious now. I didn't know what I was doing
You're
back then.
fire.
What do you mean you didn't know? You knew,
You
Majid.
knew
You're like,
what you were doing.
I wanna touch it.
I was in year 3 or year 4. Okay.
You're like, I had to touch it.
Well, I don't even remember, fam. I don't even know, fam.
Jana, what it seems to be, you still don't know your sexuality because you have your man them who you kiss. So,
Whoa, you just don't check, nah,
I'm joking.
Real though, you just got mad in your
Honestly, listen, I get where he's coming from though. There are man
That's
them
what I'm
out
saying,
there.
bro. What I'm
Let
doing
me
is
talk.
I'm being that person where it's not my view, but I'm saying there are people that do that. I don't do any of it.
You're playing
yeah.
devil's
That do
advocate.
it.
Getting
There's
defensive.
people that do it.
Devil's
Same way I
advocate.
could say, oh, there's people that cheat. Don't mean I cheat. I'm saying there are people that go do that.
But this is my question now. Are you sure you have never cheated in your life?
Yeah.
Why are you saying that
And
with
we're
a
not having
smile
this
on your
topic
face,
anyway. We're not
bro?
talking about this.
No,
stuff.
listen. Go left, go right, go center, bro. If we're talking about one thing, podcast can change and go to the next thing. So now I'm changing. What's your opinion on cheating?
Um,
Oh, you're stuck in it. You're stuck.
no. I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm thinking like people. Some people take as
Uh-oh.
like
Go on.
you just chatting to another girl, chatting to another guy, can be cheating. It can be cheating.
Alright.
But I feel if it's a girl, or let's say on our part, if the girl is chatting to a guy, but I've never heard of this guy, I don't know the vast Clark this he is, I'm gonna probably be pissed off. I'm gonna be pissed off and kind of partially think cheating. Whereas if you told me about this guy beforehand, I'd be like, cool. Like you've told me about this guy.
Yeah.
If you chat to him, I'm not really gonna get pissed. But if I don't know about my man, I'm gonna be like, well, why didn't you tell me about him? It's not that deep. Same way with a girl, if I'm chatting to a gal or whatever, if I've told her, yeah, yo, this is so and so, the girl can't be pissed because I'm gonna be chatting to girls like who are friends, people I'm cool with, can't get pissed at that. But if you haven't told me, yeah, yo, I know so and so, if I'm seeing chat to some guy, but man's done, I'll probably stay, but it depends. I might
Bro, it
just
sounds
cut.
like you give up too quickly, bro. Because your
No,
next
I
option,
won't.
if something doesn't go your way, you say, cool, fuck it, I'll go do this. I have a backup plan.
Like, I wouldn't give up in it, but it's like,
2 people here.
not one, so there's one pattern. But I'm saying, like, I'm not going to give up, because if she then talks to you, no, I won't like that, and I find it won't like that, I'll be like, cool, then we just move on from it. I'm like, cool, you just spoke to someone, it's not that deep. But
The minis, bro.
I got minis, I'm just going to run in.
Go on.
But,
I ain't got no help, bro.
if I think if a girl goes party and she's bucking her back, fam, I'm dead with it. I'm sorry, I'm gone. Because even girl be like, no, but I'm just having fun, like it's dancing. No, fam, because you can easily still go twerk or whatever, but prevent a guy from doing it to you.
Definitely.
Not all the time you can prevent it, because some guys can be mad, but you can prevent it. It's not impossible.
I was talking about cheating.
And that's regardless, bro, that's part of cheating, bro. If you fucking whining on a guy, I'm
Bro, a
seeing
dance
that
is a dance, though, bro.
So you're gonna let your gal go party, buck her back, and a guy comes behind and controls her and that, daggering her out, dry humping her basically.
No, see, no one fucking sits there and dry humps in a fucking dance place, bro. A dance is a dance, bro. You make it sound mad by going deep, that thinking that things that you want to do, bro. Not everybody sits
Man said,
there
what I
and
wanna do.
fucking dry humps, bro.
Whoa, you're even mad.
I do
No,
need
you're
wood.
not listening though. If I go to a dance place, yeah, and a girl's doing that, yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and dry hump her. I'ma just dance. If she's dancing and she wants to do what she wants twerking that's not dry humping, bro. It's a fucking dance. It's that simple. Dry humping's different. Dry humping you do behind closed doors, bro.
I got a duo here, one down. Behind the trees.
I've got a mad itch on my head.
Hit, aye. Yeah, see if you can suppress fire, 'cause I hit one of them. I hit the other. There you go. Got him.
Hope there's a med kit there, still.
Hopefully. We've got someone else sniping us from this angle. We're good.
What do you know about data security?
Any meds?
Why?
One essential
Just
sector
minis,
process,
no
Meridian,
med
has
kit.
gotten a
Nah,
hold of
They're
a
bandaged,
small
what, bro?
algorithm that analyzes
nah,
phone,
cuz.
email, and
Not
social
in,
media.
bruv.
There's probably a lot of sensitive data.
I'm
in
gonna
that
grab
mess.
some minis, for
Yes.
fuck's sake,
The
man.
algorithm takes
Not
advantage
in.
of online vulnerabilities. Once verified, it can be uploaded to the cloud where everybody in Sentinel can access it. With the data,
Oh, I see, man,
Meridian
then.
can target outcast agents
Bro, I've got loads of
and
minis right now.
families.
So where do I fit into all of this?
Got like
Later
9
today,
minis.
Meridian and his 3 lieutenants
Wait,
are meeting
hold
to
up, hold up,
verify
hold up,
their
hold up.
intel and start the
Cut here,
algorithm
cut here,
protocols.
cut here.
I'm hoping you
Let them be.
can stop them.
Listen, I'm not your private assassin.
I know. But listen, Meridian and his men are
I'm not gonna lie
heartless.
to you.
With this info, not only are the outcasts in grave danger, but so are their loved ones.
Okay.
Everyone's distracted by
Okay, I'll see
games
what
or
I
the
can
battle
do.
they're trying to do over,
Where should I
over
start looking?
PS4.
Yeah, so
One
I'm
of his
thinking,
goons,
but
Sullivan
we
Blake,
need to
was
actually
last
meet
seen
up
on
and
the
shit.
eastern side
And
of the
actually
Good
do that
Hope
then.
Mountain province. It's north of the God-forsaken highland. Red Weasel Outpost is around there. After you
Playing
track
2
him down,
different games here.
he should lead you to the
I
others.
stole that guy's kill.
Got it.
So I'm trying to talk and then you just hear Mandem in the background saying, I ain't got shield.
My bad, bro.
Like, no one gives a fuck if you ain't got shield. It sounds like a you issue. The fuck? Let me just cut this podcast off. No, the fuck.